Their revolution isn't over, and they're still praying for change. Tuesday's rally marked the fourth day of a mass sit-in, which has once again brought Tahrir Square to a standstill. Protesters insist they're not going anywhere until their demands, like immediate trials for those who have killed protesters, are met.
The authorities are just pacifying us. They should answer our demands so we all go back to our lives and the families of those who have been killed can have peace.
The military started to use a very threatening tone, and the result is that we've lost trust in them and think the country deserves better.
If the leaders would just come down to the street and ask us why we are demonstrating, then people would calm down.
The government has been playing catch-up with the protesters' demands. Prime Minister Issam Sharaf saying he'll suspend police officers accused of killing protesters and reshuffle his cabinet within a week. Public trials for former regime officials have also been promised. Even the Supreme Military Council gave a press conference for the first time in months. Their message to the protesters: we're with you and are here to protect you.
There is no scenario where we envisage using violence to break up the protests. We'll only use violence against thugs and those who terrorize Egyptians.
But for the protesters, these words are coming too late. Over the last week, the protesters have made many different demands, but as the days go past, they're boiling down to one main one. People here want to see an end to military rule in Egypt and the resignation of Field Marshal Tantawi, head of the Supreme Military Council. Instead of military rule, the Revolutionary Youth Council wants a completely new civilian transitional government, one chosen by the people, not the military.
I think the military is in a tight spot and will have to give in and change Issam Sharaf's government to one capable of acting and taking decisions without their permission.
As the demonstrations and sit-ins continue, Egypt is approaching a familiar phase, one where promised concessions will no longer suffice to stop a people intent on complete change. Sherine, Tadros, Al Jazeera, Cairo.